What if I told you that illusionists weren't just for stage performances? That the same sleight of hand used to dazzle audiences has also been used to manipulate, control, and experiment on unsuspecting minds? Welcome to Redacted Reality. Today, we're exposing the intersection between magic, intelligence operations, and psychological warfare. In dimly lit laboratories, behind the doors of some of the most secretive government-funded research programs, scientists weren't just testing chemicals or running standard psychological experiments. They were working alongside illusionists, mentalists, and masters of deception, seeking to understand and weaponize the art of misdirection. One such magician, brought into classified studies, didn't quite know what he was walking into. He thought it was a simple research project, analyzing how perception could be altered through suggestibility and environmental manipulation. But soon he realized this wasn't just about stage tricks. The scientists weren't interested in entertainment. They were interested in control. One experiment involved test subjects being shown a series of seemingly ordinary images: doors, clocks, a glass of water. The magician would perform an illusion, making the image shift before their eyes. But instead of gasps of wonder, there were notes, cold clinical observations taken by researchers in white coats. Did they notice the change? One scientist asked. How long did the altered perception last? Another noted. The magician, a man used to performing in front of crowds, suddenly felt something eerie about this setting. This wasn't about delighting an audience. It was about testing how reality itself could be rewritten inside the human brain. The files suggest that the government was deeply interested in how deception could be used in espionage, interrogation, and psychological warfare. Could a spy be convinced that they had never met their handler? Could an enemy witness a staged event and believe something completely fabricated? And what about the population at large? Could carefully placed illusions alter entire narratives of history? The document also details how intelligence agencies recruited magicians to test the limits of cognitive perception. Through a series of controlled tests, subjects were exposed to illusions while their brain activity was monitored. The results? Many individuals experienced false memories, hallucinations, and perception shifts so powerful that they were unable to distinguish illusion from reality. The goal of these experiments wasn't entertainment. It was psychological conditioning. Intelligence agencies wanted to see if these techniques could be applied to interrogations, deception tactics, and even mass psychological manipulation. Some of the participants in these experiments later reported lingering psychological effects, including paranoia and dissociation long after the tests had ended. As the magician continued his work in the lab, he noticed something unsettling. The experiments were becoming more invasive. The subjects weren't just passively watching illusions anymore. They were being subjected to prolonged states of sensory deprivation, high-frequency sound waves, and chemical enhancers meant to make their minds more malleable. One night, the magician confronted one of the lead researchers. "This isn't just about illusions anymore, is it?" he asked. The scientist looked at him and simply replied, "We're not just studying magic. We're studying control." The use of magicians in intelligence and psychological warfare is not a conspiracy theory. It's documented. From the CIA's MK-Ultra program to Cold War-era psychological operations, the U.S. government has long sought to understand the fine line between reality and illusion. The document also suggests that intelligence agencies were considering how to use illusion-based tactics in counterintelligence, deploying magicians to test the credibility of eyewitness testimony and the reliability of human perception in high-stakes situations. But the question is, how far did they go? And more importantly, how much of what we believe today is an illusion created by them? The truth is never fully redacted. Subscribe to Redacted Reality and uncover the secrets they never wanted you to know.